Hi everyone, today we're going to look at how we teach spelling and writing in reception. So we teach spelling through something called segmenting. This is when children say the whole word first and then they say the sounds in the word. This is different from blending, where children read the sounds first. They use that for reading. We use segmenting for writing. So for example, you might say cat, k, at. Children use something called phoneme fingers in reception and in year 1. This is to help them remember each sound in their word. For example, if you wanted to write a simple word like cat, I would say to the children, show me 3 phoneme fingers. I would say cat, k, at. It's really important that children don't say the whole word again, because that's what they then remember instead of remembering the sounds. So if we're teaching them spellings, we would say, I would show them first, because it's not a test. We want to teach them how to do it rather than test them. So I would show them, I would say cat, k, at. I would then write the sounds, cat, k, at, t. I would then get the children to check it by blending the word like this, k, at, cat. It's important that we use phoneme fingers every time we spell anything, especially when the children get older and they want to spell longer words. It helps them keep track of how many sounds they need. So for example, say we wanted to spell a word with 5 sounds. Strong, for example. We would say strong, st, or That's a lot of sounds and 3 consonant sounds together. So it's really important that children always use their phoneme fingers. And it's important we let them have a go. Even if we can see as adults that they're not going to get it right, it's important to let them have a try and use the sounds that they know. So, strong, st, or, Then write it. S, t, o. Is made by the sound thing on a string. We underline the digraphs in our word so children can remember that they're one sound. If we were going to mark this together, I would get them to tick each sound, not each letter, each sound. For example, I would say tick if you've got s for snake, tick if you've got t for tower, tick if you've got for robot, tick if you've got O for orange, tick if you've got thing on a string. We then get a bonus tick if we've underlined our special friends. We also write words with Val Digraphs in. These are the words like A, E, I, O, U. For example, rain. 3 phoneme fingers, rain, A, N. Get the children to write it. A, N. I then get the children to check it. E, N, reen. Here we can see that somebody has chosen the wrong sound. So instead of saying, your word is wrong, we tick the sounds that are right. For example, tick. We would then fix the sound that is wrong. So here, I've chosen E instead of A. I then circle my sound and fix it by writing the correct sound above it. A, snail in the rain. If children don't know, then it's absolutely fine for them to use a sound map. They've all been given a sound map at home, and I've uploaded one to the website as well. So it's absolutely fine for children to locate the sounds that they don't know. And then we tick the last sound. If children want to write longer words, such as dinosaur, they will definitely need their phoneme fingers to keep track of how many sounds in the word. For example, dinosaur, D, I, N, O, S, or. Children may want to use their sound map to find the sounds that they're not sure of. So first sound, D. D. I. They may look on the sound map and select the I sound they know, which is I fly high. I fly high. Here they may then forget what their word is or what they're trying to write, so we direct them back to their phoneme fingers. Dinosaur. D-I-N. We can get them to check their written word as well. D-I-N, D-I-N-O. Children will find the O sound they know, which is goat in a boat. D-I-N-O, S. D-I-N-O, S. D-I-N-O, S. Or, again, the sound that they know, which is or, shut the door. To adults, we know that this isn't spelt correctly, but for children in reception, this is absolutely fine. This is what we call phonetically plausible. So they're using sounds like I, O, and or that they know. If you want to show them the correct spelling, that's fine, but they don't need to know alternative sounds yet. So you can show them that I here is made with an I, O is an O, and or is like this. But they do not need to know this. This is absolutely perfect. This is what we want to see in reception. So if we want to put these together, words together to make a sentence, we still use our fingers. We use them in a slightly different way. So say we wanted to write the sentence, the fish is big. We would repeat the words over and over again to help them remember. We call this hold a sentence. So we'd say the fish is big, lots of times. And we'd count how many words are in our sentence. So the fish is big. We know we need 4 words. We teach it by learning sounds, putting sounds together to make words, and then putting words together to make sentences. So after repeating the sentence lots of times, we always start with a capital letter. So children will say capital T. They may need to use a red word sound map to find the word the, or they may know it from their head. So we write it the. And then children will use a finger space. If your child is left-handed, it's difficult for them to keep crossing over. So you can use a spacer to help them. The fish. 3 phoneme fingers. Fish. F-I-sh. The. I-sh. The fish. Might go back to our sound. The fish is. Most children might not need to use phoneme fingers for this word, but we can still do it. Is, it's. Finger space. It's. It's important to remind them of a finger space between each word. Quite often they'll do the first one and then forget. The fish is big. B-I-G. Finger space. B-I-G. We then get the children to check the sentence. The fish is big, full stop. The children in reception do not need to worry about any other punctuation besides a capital letter, finger spaces, and a full stop. It's really important that you get your child to check for themselves to see if they've got them. When we mark this, we tick the whole word. So I would say tick if you've got the word the. Tick if you can fit your finger in that space. Tick if you've got the word fish. Tick if you can fit your finger in the space. Tick if you've got the word is. Tick for a finger space. Tick for the word big. Tick for a full stop. And tick for a capital letter.